Hi, I'm Hassan, the lecturer here at the Institute of Medical Education, and today we're going to take a look at solutions to Section 3 of ACER's GAMSAT Green Booklet, Practice Test 1, specifically Unit 16, Question 56. So in this unit, we're told that 1 in 20 Australians are carriers for the defective allele that corresponds to cystic fibrosis. We're also told that this defective allele is a homozygous recessive gene, and it can be represented here as shown in the Punnett square as little c, little c. So I just gave the cystic fibrosis carrier a C, a big C for their, representation. So we can just say that's a carrier. And we can say that little c is going to be the cystic fibrosis genotype. So we're told that in this stimulus that if we had a random couple picked in Australia and they had a child, what's the likelihood that they're going to have cystic fibrosis? So to answer this, we have to draw the Punnett square, which we've got here. So if we draw the Punnett square, we see that we have a 25% chance of the child developing cystic fibrosis. But you're probably wondering, there isn't a 25% chance that all couples in Australia have a child and they're going to have cystic fibrosis. That's correct. So what we did was we crossed, remember we were told a 1 in 20 chance. So every Australian has a 1 in 20 chance of carrying a defective allele. So we crossed a 1 in 20 by a 1 in 20. So that means we have a 1 in 400 chance of these 4 genotypes. We're not finished there. We have a 1 in 4 chance, we have a 1 in 400 chance of one of these 4 genotypes. So what we're looking for is specifically if the child is going to have cystic fibrosis. So in this instance, we know that it's a 25% chance we're going to get cystic fibrosis. So that means it's going to be 4 times less likely than the population. So that means if we times it by a quarter, it's going to be 1 over 1,600 chance. And that's our answer. So the answer for 56 has to be C. And you can probably be smart about this. I mean, you can use more mental arithmetic if you want, and some simple maths. You can think about it logically and say, well, if you're going to be a carrier, it's going to be, I guess, half of the population. So we can times this by half, and it would be 1 over 800. And you can see logically that it's more likely that we're going to have carriers than say, child who's going to have cystic fibrosis. And you can actually intuit and see that it's going to be less likely to be a carrier and the same chance that we're going to get a child who actually doesn't express an allele for cystic fibrosis. So it's going to be a very high chance that they won't. So this sort of brain strain, it's a nice question that ACER likes to ask in a GAMSAT just to see if your brain's working, hopefully. I know usually Section 3 is right towards the end of the day, but if you do have more questions about how to address or approach this question, you can post in the comment section below, or you can contact us directly. We'd love to help. Thanks for your time. Bye now.